back here through Carpenter, and Dunbar are going to make contact. Caution flag going to come out.
At Carrier Jr. in the 75 here tonight. Russell Irwin in the 22 machine. Jensen Ford in the Scott Bloomquist. Throwback in the 18 machine, a tribute to his hero. Fielder going to work the top side. Of course, Zach Dome in the house. Who's riding with Zach Dome here tonight? How about Tyler Carpenter? Great field of drivers. 31 super late models here this evening at Beckley for the second annual Mountaineer 50. First group out on the Speedway, it is going to include the 75 entry of Eddie Carrier Jr. Butch Blankenship going to come by as well. Also, Jackie Burdett in the 32J. Troy Frazier in that entry as well. It looks like in the zero machine, the 11H of JT Spence. And Josh Token. Eddie Carrier Jr. going to bring him over to turn number 3 and 4. He'll look for the green flag in the Rocket XR1. Green is in the air. And hot laps are now underway for the second annual Mountaineer 50 here tonight. Butch Blankenship there in the 81B working down into turn number 3 and 4 up on the top side. He'll get on the binders as Blankenship. Now down to the bottom of the Speedway, the 32J of Jackie Burdett going to come by as well. Also JT Spence in the 11H in that Rocket chassis. Blankenship down on the inside. He'll stay out of harm's way. We'll see the checkered flag. The 75 of Eddie Carrier Jr. with a 12.926 for Carrier. Butch Blankenship told by race control to stay down in the bottom area out of harm's way and not come back on the racetrack as we were coming back to the checkered flag. Patrick Solari there in the 99. How about the C for the defending winner, Fast Freddie Carpenter? Tyler Carpenter there in the 28 machine, always fast here in Beckley. How about, of course, that 00 machine? And it's Tyler Bear behind him in the Scott Bloomquist Minion Construction TNT. And it's Jensen Ford out of Tennessee. Zach Dome in the 17 machine, getting ready to roll by down into turn number 1. Looking for a sweep there, possibly on one of our officials. Kryptonite race car there, of course, for Carpenters. He works down into the corner. Kaiser on that 28 machine there for the 28 of Carpenter. He's going to work down there as well. Tyler Carpenter in the 28 down to the 1 and 2. Track official on the Speedway. Got a report of debris from one of our drivers there on the backstretch. Getting updates there from officials there on Zach Dome. Stern wheel not attached to the steering column. That was the problem. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Carpenter going to bring him down. The green flag is in the air. He'll work into turn number 1 and 2. Fast Freddie Carpenter. Look at that thing eating down all the way to the guardrail. Fast Freddie Carpenter in the C4. Marione's asphalt on that C4 inch working down into the corner. Looking good so far. Zach Dome looking good as well. Patrick Solari to the top of the board. Tyler Carpenter going to second. Zach Dome, Eddie at Carrier Jr., Tyler Bear, Jensen Ford, Freddie Carpenter there on that final lap. Patrick Solari, and also Tyler Carpenter, Zach Dome, Eddie Carrier, and Tyler Bear, your top 5. I'm going to be coming up here momentarily. Green flag on this program, trying to keep things moving here tonight. A lot of racing to get in a little bit of a short time to do it all in. Jamison McBride in the 215 machine coming by. The 18S of TJ Salengo, Joe Cox there in the 41. Kenny Rucker in the 54K, Joe Cox in the 41 machine. Shane Greco coming by as well in the other 54, and also James Dennis coming by as well in that one machine working down the back straightaway. Greco in front of him in that other 54. And we will see the green there on Greco as well. Kenny's machine shop, that's a rocket chassis, works behind the wheel, Shane Greco. McBride, Penske Racing Shocks on that 215 machine. He'll work down the front straightaway down into the corner. Jamison McBride. TJ. .33 machine of Chris Meadows coming by. Larry Blankenship, good to see him back in that 32 machine as he works down into the corner. William Rose there in the 77. Glenn Booth in the 00 SR. Timmy McBride. And what our other 00 that may not be picking up is Dustin Booth. Kryptonite U-Haul entry there. Looks like for Dustin Booth, the driver that may be in question on the non-pickup of action.